The original outlet mall, located just off Interstate 94 at Highway 50 in Kenosha, Wisconsin, was one of the earliest enclosed factory outlet malls. The mall opened in 1982 and housed outlets for Eddie Bauer, Corning, Hanes, Jockey, Fuller Brush, Sony, Van Heusen, Samsonite, and another 40 or 50 retailers at the height of its popularity. The mall was a regular stop for families on their way to vacations in Elkhart Lake or Door County, and was also a popular destination for busloads of bargain shoppers from the Chicago area. The decor was basic, a long string of stores joined by an industrial-grade corridors and several small food kiosks to serve the shoppers. But the bargains were plentiful, the mall and the shops were neat and clean, and there was enough decent restaurants in the area so that the lack of real food court wasn't a problem. Parking was plentiful and close to the mall entrances, and there were dozens of benches to sit and rest for a few minutes, or for patient husbands to relax on while their wives handled the power shopping duties. It died slowly through the 1990s, knocked off many shoppers' maps by this new open-air lakeside mall, now prime outlets at Pleasant Prairie, with its more upscale shops just a stone throw away south of it, and by the ginormous Gurney Mills Mall a few miles south across the Illinois-Wisconsin border. Many of the stronger tenants relocated to one of the competing malls, and each time they would shop there, parking spaces close to the entrances were easier to find. Even a general paint-up and spruce-up towards the end couldn't stop the inevitable. The mall was sold for $17 million to Clearview Investments Limited of Arlington, Texas in January of 1998, who immediately announced plans to remodel the mall in order to attract new tenants. The mall was sold again in 2000 to Jaeger & Jaeger of Deerfield, Illinois. At this time, the mall was at 80% occupancy. By 2001, occupancy had improved to 85%, but there was still behind outlets nearby such as Johnson Creek Outlet Mall in Johnson Creek, Wisconsin, with 97% occupancy, and the prime retail outlets in Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin, with 95% occupancy. By late 2003, occupancy had slipped to 61%, and in January of 2004, lenders GMAC Commercial Mortgage Company and LaSalle National Bank moved to sue the owners, claiming the owners had defaulted on a $20 million loan and demanded the mall be sold at sheriff's auction. The property was handed back to the lenders in February of that year, who announced they were looking to sell the mall within the year. The mall was later acquired in December of 2004 by American Realty Advisors in a joint venture with the Tucker Development Corporation. Plans called to continue operating the site as an outlet mall in the near future, but to later redevelop the property into a 300,000 square foot community shopping center. By January of 2006, demolition had commenced on the northern part of the mall, with a small number of remaining tenants condensed into the southern wing of the mall on short-term leases. By August, demolition of the mall had been finished, with construction of an Ashley HomeStore on the grounds already in progress. If you like this content, leave a comment below about your memories of this mall, or if you have a suggestion for a future video. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see histories about defunct or maybe not so defunct stores, head on over to my other channel, Eric C. Productions. Thanks.